Hi, I'm Avinash Shashidhara, and this is the Great British Chef's signature series. When I was growing up, we always cooked with seasons. We'd always be told, don't buy this because it's not in season or it's coming to the end. So we always cooked that way and we ate that way at home. Traditionally, when you think about Indian cooking, people wouldn't associate the grill with Indian food, but there's a concept of hot stone in Hyderabad, for example. So, it's kind of creating the same flavors, except on a grill. I always had an interest to cooking food, and that creativity when it comes to ingredients and creating something really inspired me to be a chef. So I'm Avinash Shashidhara, head chef at Pali Hill, Bandra Bai in Fitzrovia. I'm going to be cooking asparagus with hempseed chutney. So the dish we're going to do today is asparagus. As we know, asparagus is superfood. We've combined it with a hempseed chutney, which is also another superfood. So hempseed grows in the north of India, in the Uttarakhand region. People use it in their daily diet. So we've made a chutney with it. It's almost like making a pesto, it's that simple. So as you can see, I've got some lovely hempseed here. I'm going to toast it so we can extract the oil. That's what gives it the flavor. With a little bit of cumin seeds as well, because it's got a beautiful flavor and goes really well with this chutney. So you can start to smell the hemp seeds now. It's releasing its oil. It's not really toasted, so I'll keep it going for another couple of minutes and then it'll be ready to be blitzed up. So I can smell the hemp seed now. It's released its oil and it's changed a tiny bit of color there. So yeah, that's what we're looking for. So I'm going to transfer this to a blender or a food processor, blitz it to a paste along with all the other ingredients. So I'm going to add a few leaves of mint in there. Stem and all, because there's a lot of flavor in the stem. Again, a tiny bit of coriander leaves, again, really super fresh. Just get it in. Say about 2 or 3 green chilies. You can make it as hot as you'd like it or as mild as you want it. People always think it's too spicy and that's how Indian food should taste, but then it depends on your home recipe, how hot or mild you'd like it. So we've got a good squeeze of lemon juice. So I'm going to add a little bit of water into this just to kind of have some kind of liquid in there. We don't add any oil because the oils from the hemp seed will be extracted during the grinding process and it'll become really creamy. You don't want it to be too much like a sauce. It should be almost like a paste. I quite like that. A little bit of texture in there. It's not too fine. I quite like it that way. So I'm going to season this with a little bit of sea salt. And that's it. So that's your hemp seed chutney done. So I've got some beautiful British asparagus here, which have just come into season. I'm going to blanch them quickly, take them off, and we're going to grill them. So I've got some seasoned water here, with a bit of salt. I'm going to drop them in there. That'll take you about 2 or 3 minutes maximum. I'm going to get them out, drain them quickly. Otherwise, you're just going to have a bit of water that'll dilute your sauce and all that. So it's really bright green. You don't want to refresh it because we're going to eat it straight away. I'm going to add a tiny bit of oil on this. You can use olive oil or, we just use sunflower oil in a lot of Indian cooking because that's what is mostly produced in India. So a little bit of oil, some more sea salt, and some black pepper as well. All the flavors that go really well with asparagus, basically. And then I'm going to pop this on the grill. The hemp seed chutney is quite nutty in flavor, and the charn kind of makes it really tasty, brings out the flavors. So I'm going to take them off the grill so we can plate them. A little bit of lemon juice. It may slightly discolor, but don't worry about it. I think for me, yes, it needs to look great, but the taste and the flavor is more important than what it actually looks like. So I'm going to plate up this dish. I'm going to start with a little bit of hemp seed on the plate, hemp seed chutney on the plate. Very good. Our food is very rustic, so we don't really focus too much on the presentation or making it look super pretty. It's all rustic but very elegant. Simply put the asparagus on top of that. A little bit more of this on top. And some freshly chopped mint and coriander to finish the dish. And this is my asparagus with hemp seed chutney.